Previously on the Traveling Together Journal, we soaked up the abundant natural beauty and adventure that Costa Rica has to offer as we made our way north from Panama all the way to Nicaragua.
Alright, back in Nicaragua. There's Lake Nicaragua.
That's the Pan American Highway right there.
Yes, we are on the Pan American Highway. We are currently headed back to Playa Maderas. It's still one of our favorite camping spots in Nicaragua that we've experienced so far.
Well, we made it to Maderas, and as much as I love exploring new places, I gotta say it's really nice just to know where I am. We didn't use Maps.me or Google Maps at all today. I just actually knew where I was going, which it's kind of a strange new feeling at this point in time. It's pretty nice. Playa Maderas is a beautiful spot where the lush green jungle reaches out over the white sand beaches and rocky headlands as if it was trying to dip a toe in the warm Pacific. The mellow waves and sandy bottom make for an appealing place to try to improve one's surfing skills, but Amy had a tough time trying to find an empty wave in the crowded lineup. We spent our time watching the tourist show on the beach until we had enough sun. Then we'd return to our quiet, shady campsite behind the restaurant to watch our neighbors, the howler monkeys, forage in the trees. Maybe we were getting soft, or maybe just tired after more than 400 days of travel. But it felt nice to be in a familiar place with luxuries like electricity, fresh water, and even occasional blips of usable Wi-Fi signal to help us plan our next move. Alright, we got all packed up this morning and we're just gonna head into the restaurant here where we've been camped to grab some breakfast, and then we'll be headed to Playa Gigante.
Alright, so Matt and I both got the Nica Típico, and the customary thing here is this local kind of cheese, and it's like fresh, but it's also pretty salty, which is fantastic, all chopped up into the gallo pinto. We've got some crispy little plantains, we've got scrambled eggs, and got a little bit of avocado as well. What a treat.
I like to mix mine all up.
For the final time, and we are on our way back to Playa Gigante, where we've also been a few times. There is a swell on its way. Matt really liked to surf. We have some people that we've been following on Instagram. I got a hold of them, said, hey, we're gonna be coming to Gigante, and they said, do you want to go to the San Juan del Sur Beer Festival? I was like, yes, definitely, I want to go to that. We're gonna go to Hotel Brio where these guys are working, and we're gonna potentially set up camp there. And this is their super sweet rig. Alright, so we are on our way to the beer fest. Woo! Well, Matt's not. He's driving the three of us to the bus stop at the top of the highway here, the entrance to Gigante. How are you guys doing back there? So we have no idea where this thing actually is. It's supposed to be somewhere down by the marina, but I guess our North American version of a beer fest, we're not seeing any of the key signifiers. We found it. We get this cute little glass, a map, and 18 beer tickets. USA, you guys can learn something from this. Wow! Let's go drink some beer! endeavor to go home, but also get some pizza.
Cones.
Pizza cones. Well, that's the new idea. Supposedly they've seen something called the pizza cone.
It's a myth, soon to become a reality.
Pizza. Pero como es un cono? Alright, this fantastic treat. Pizza cone. It's super hot, so we're gonna move on. We need to get on to our cab for the night back to Gigante.
Amy was surprisingly coherent the next morning, and after a bit of black coffee, she rallied to join me on the 2-mile trek through the jungle to a nearby beach where I'd hoped to find favorable conditions for a peaking swell. Our destination was one of Nicaragua's most well-known surf spots, but we couldn't drive there because the only access road ran through a private golf course community. Many vacationing surfers rent houses in the community to gain access to the wave, but that was way beyond our budget. Of course, the ocean doesn't care what your budget is, so it's all the same once you're out there. I didn't make a ton of waves, but I managed to pick a few good ones, so I was satisfied to leave the growing crowd and head back to camp while I still had the energy to make it there.
Today is Matt and I's second anniversary, wedding anniversary, and we are in the town of Playa Gigante, which is where we met, which is really cool. And it's burger night at the actual surf camp that we met at. So, of course, we're gonna go to burger night.
Obviously, I planned the whole thing because I'm just that good.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing. So we've got a little bit of a plan. We are going to head down into Playa Gigante, the little town, and we're going to hike up the foot. The headland rocks that kind of form the bay is in the shape of a foot, so it's a giant's foot. And the plan is to go up there before sunset, hopefully film some of the sunset, and then get some dinner at burger night. Matt went for another surf this morning and I did not tag along. And I did a little yoga by the pool.
The swell was forecasted to be a little bit smaller today. So Amy and I are gonna try to go down to Amarillo, which is a closer beach, and go for a surf there.
We've been here 11 nights, just chilling, recharging our batteries, and getting some work done. So it hasn't been that interesting as far as vlogging. But today we are headed to El Jaguar Reserve. It is in the mountains of Nicaragua, and then we're off to Honduras.
Next time on the Traveling Together Journal, we explore the jungle of northern Nicaragua and cross the border into Honduras.
Are you aching? Yep, yep. For some bacon? Yep, yep. I'm a big pig, so you can be a big pig too.